He's so ready. He's so juiced up.
He's ready. Go. Let's go.
We're doing it. We're live. We're live. Ben, you've got more stuff. You've got more stuff behind you than usual. What's going on?
I've probably just got a slightly different angle.
Oh, possibly.
Different angle of the dangle.
Possibly. Be a whole new angle for the dangle fairly soon, wouldn't it, mate? Lovely.
It will be, yeah.
Always looks different in different angles, doesn't it?
Mm. Yeah, different lights, haircuts, and all sorts.
Gurdy. Hello.
I still really want to sort out that thing I was talking to you about. I just need to figure out a time because, yeah, I'm useless.
These secret squirrel dealings.
Well, only because Claire's over there, but I want to.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Hello. Good evening, Andrew. Good evening to you, sir.
Hello.
About to say hello to Empire Toys 138, but he's right in front of us.
Where is he? Haven't seen him for ages.
Not seen him for ages.
Here, he was on a stream last night.
He wasn't a stream last night. I need to catch up with that.
I did. Peter from Triple G Comics. Thank you very much for having me on. All my excitement of going live, I've just done a post on Instagram for the live stream and not actually linked the live stream. So bear with me 2 seconds.
Makes it more fun.
We're live. You can't find us, but we're live.
This is the most tech, social media savvy one of us. That's a bit tragic, isn't it? Lost Toys. Lost Boys. They've Lost Toys. David, how you doing, buddy?
How are we doing?
Even though I can never work out. There he is.
Grizzly Adams.
I'm gonna have a shave. I am gonna shave before next week. I promise.
What's happening next week?
I'm working.
Oh right.
That's the difference from any other week.
We're not doing anything. Are we?
We did a special live stream, a special 171st edition. Jerry says the 170th live stream. Do you know how sad that makes me?
It's mad.
How doing,
why does it make you sad? It should make you like.
If you say proud, your priorities in life are all messed up, mate. How doing, Kev? How are you, Paul?
I enjoy it, guys. I like coming on here.
You took 6 months off. You feel fresh and ready to go. Me and Andy ground. We ground it out.
No, I take time off when I need to. I say time off. It's not.
Take 6 months off.
No, it wasn't. None of us get paid for this, so you can take as much time as you want.
You're about to get my invoice in the post.
Oh yeah, Ben charges and Aaron holds the keys to all the I think we've got 20-30 pence in merch building up, getting there.
There is a Toy Division PayPal account that I'm hoping I still remember the password for because it has got about 10 t-shirt sales and
big
well, there could be a new t-shirt on the way. I'm just
you can reset the passwords.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you need the passwords to reset the passwords?
Do you get interest on PayPal?
Huh?
No.
And then there's about £11.50 in there, boys.
Red balls all round.
Two and a half Sandown coffees, that is.
Yeah, mate, I'd say not even 2.
Yeah.
No, they'll be under £3 of coffee, right? Or free.
No, Aaron, what was it when we went and we bought the coffees?
Oh, it was
outrageous,
like,
is what it was.
I think it was about like 15 quid, 16 quid.
Oh yeah, they try and say it's cost of coffee, right?
Yeah. No.
And
didn't one of you drink the other one's coffee almost entirely? Yeah.
Yeah. So
I got absolutely turbo coffeeed up.
This is for the chat. So they Andy, what coffee do you like?
I like lattes or cappuccinos, stuff like that. I like milk and vanilla, a little bit of flavour.
I ordered a black Americano.
Yeah.
Big taste difference between a black Americano and a latte.
Oh, there was. I was going to put sugar in it.
So I left my coffee there to go off into the sunset of this toy fair and came back later and picked up my coffee cup and it was empty.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on here? Like, is it falling over or something? And he was like, no, I've been drinking that. I was like, it's an Americano. And he was like, oh, I wonder why it tasted funny.
Wonder why Andy was selling things for 20p. Like,
I was jazzed for about 2 hours. And then the come down when I was driving home was like, well.
We got to talk about next Sandown's coming up soon. We've got a Nebworth in between, but there is some stuff going on. Let's get to play at that. How are you doing? Tony, good evening, sir. Oh, and happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
And some great bits, some great pickups.
Yeah, his pickup stream, his pickup feed is It's mighty. I did say to him I was enjoying his food and drink stream from his weekend away.
Oh yeah. You like that, didn't you? Hello, good evening, Colin.
It's nice to see how the other half live. While I'm sitting here with beans on toast.
Beans on toast, mate. Come on, you had a kebab.
You had some fancy pretzel last night.
You did have a fancy pretzel,
mate. If you ever come to where I live, I'll take you to the pub. It's not fancy.
I've been to Andy's house. It's not a fancy area at all, and where I live is also equally. I'll take you to the drive-through McDonald's. Treat you, Colin. Good evening.
It's not called Slatton for no reason.
But we couldn't even get KFC.
We couldn't get KFC. We tried to get KFC, but we got KFC denied after an hour of them saying it was on its way. Madness.
KF cancelled.
We did. KF cancelled indeed.
KFC, you never. Dave, how you doing, buddy? Enjoying all the new merch and whatnot. So if you follow Good Toys on Instagram, check out his new. Got some business cards. Not quite as rubbish as mine, which is disappointing, but I still hold that. The worst business cards in the game.
It's not at all.
No information whatsoever on them. That's the way I like them. Confusing and mysterious.
Not at all.
Evening, Adam. Evening. Viper. Appreciate you, sir.
Hello.
Oh, Tender, how are you doing, buddy? How are you doing? I hope everyone is well. It was great to see Aaron's appearance on Triple G Comics last night. I recommend people to watch sometime. Absolutely.
Thank you very much. It was fun.
That's it. Kieran makes a good point. It is better to find something missing from your cup than added to your cup. Normally, we put toys in each other's cups. It's just, sort of
normally,
just fun.
Normally, there's just two girls and one cup. But
hello to all and Kieran. That's some speciality. Hello to Kieran. Hello to everyone.
And Kieran.
Fair play to you. Paul, you guys been doing this longer than my daughter has been alive. She's due tomorrow.
Wow.
We're talking about it the other day because we're talking about sort of Rise Kid, and it's upsetting.
That puts things in perspective, like more of a perspective. Like you say 170 episodes, you go, yeah, cool. You go, Paul says, this is older than my daughter. Now that makes me feel like we've been doing it a long time. I say not at all, but
we were doing the kind of the toy division thing a year before we did this. We only did this because of flipping lockdown. So
yeah,
I got some toys, guys. Who wants to see some? Who wants to show some toys? Who wants to show some toys?
The people aren't here for toys. I don't know what they're. No one's here for toys.
We haven't been prompted by David World Toys. Usually he's the instigator of where are the toys?
Well, hello, Muckman. How?
How's it going, man?
Indeed, we're bringing Fun Snaps back. We're buying all the Fun Snaps, and then we're going to make them the next big thing, and then they're going to be going for £25 a pack. That's the business plan. Yeah.
And then you're going to moan that everyone's buying them and you can't afford them anymore.
Everyone's gatekeepered Fun
Snaps. 100% not. In fact, Aaron, you want to be a bit more respectful because I was going to give you a business opportunity that we start our own grading company that exclusively grades Fun Snaps.
It's
cash money.
It's Safubi all over again.
You want to see some Safubi? Who's got some things to show? I don't want to go first.
I can go first if you want.
Ben, go first.
Ben's going. Let's bring him.
Me big.
Make him grow.
So, the guys here know, but as you guys in the chat might have known, we went into the Andy's toy. And what is it? Andy's fairs in Totton.
Totton Toy Fair.
Andy's Totton Toy Fair, I think it's called.
Andy's Totton Toy Fair.
As people have been messaging me like, oh, how do I get tables? Like, I don't know. It's not me. It's just
Totton Andy's Totton Toy Fair in Totton is the way I know it.
The triple T's. So we went out for breakfast as we always do. Picked up a few bits. I picked up myself a new plant for my new place, which I thought was pretty cool.
A Lego flower bouquet.
It does look very nice once it's out.
They're cool. Yeah.
So I thought that'd be a bit fun.
That's your plastic housewarming gift to yourself.
You'll be able to keep it alive.
Have you bought a Lego house or a Lego flat?
No, not yet. Not yet. I've got Lego castles. I've got all the Harry Potter stuff. It's definitely along those lines.
Aaron, he's still on Duplo. He's not worked his way up to Lego yet. He's on the big blocks.
I'm on Connect. Stickle bricks. Anybody remember?
Bricks.
Stickle. Wow.
Yeah, that's a blast from the past. We then went and saw Ian at the Vintage Toy Monster.
We did indeed.
And I picked up one of these. Some Safubi action.
Yeah.
I like the red mouth on that.
Yeah, cool little Triceratops. And yeah, that's me. I picked up Sam some bits, but I won't show him because I haven't given them to him yet, so he doesn't know what he's getting. So I don't want to ruin the surprise.
It was such a treat to see him at the weekend. He's just the best.
It was really nice.
And shot. If you've not been to the Vintage Toy Monster, you need to go to the Vintage Toy Monster immediately. Spend some money. It's you can't not. Although
but don't go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday because he's not open.
Or Sunday.
Yeah. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Get yourself down there. But yeah, just it's just such a chilled atmosphere. Good dude. Always got amazing stuff. It's stocked to the rafters.
He was only open on Sunday because there was some guys doing some filming in there.
Some filming done there, but it was a real treat. Always a treat seeing. And yeah, it was nice. A really good hang, and we had a lovely breakfast. Although Aaron slightly made an error on my ordering techers.
No.
I ordered a breakfast wrap, and I saw on the menu it comes with chips.
Yeah.
And I said with chips, and it was like with chips. I said, can I also have some black pudding because I'm an absolute legend? And I said, and the chips. It was like, and the chips. So I obviously got a breakfast wrap with chips and then a plate of black pudding and chips. So double chips, mate. Yeah. I said chips once too often, but quite hilariously, one of the more senior staff came over to double check our order because the guy was still learning and English wasn't his first language. He did absolutely great, but so she checked them all off and was like, blah blah blah. And I'm pretty sure she went like, and breakfast wrap and black pudding and chips, and I probably went like, and chips.
As she walked off, I said, "You're getting black pudding and chips." And went, no, it comes with chips. I went, you are getting.
Yeah,
it was one of those big rectangular plates, like 2/3 of it full of chips, and these two whopping great pieces of black pudding.
The plate with the black pudding and chips was the biggest plate on the table.
Yeah,
everyone else had like plates of food, and then there was this massive plate of chips and black pudding. I mean, I could have done without the wrap if I'm honest. The black pudding and chips is plenty. But,
do you know what? Do you know what the thing is that we like you have like quite a high stressful kind of things have to work in your job to get things going. You have to be on the ball all the time. And then when it comes to food ordering, it just seems to be a struggle.
Not just food ordering, mate. As we well know, booking seats at restaurants, anything to do with the eating out experience, just don't leave me out of it. I can't even go through drive from McDonald's. They go, do you want this? I don't know.
A Whopper, please, mate. The only man to go through McDonald's and get a Whopper.
Yeah. Come out with a salad. Like, oh yeah, you're kidding me. Right, let's have a little catch up with the chat.
That tickled me.
Kev saying, it's not a competition, mate.
I'm just going to throw it out there that you have. I just did have a quick check on Instagram. You have posted 500 more pictures than I have.
There you go.
So
there you go.
You've got to be more active, Aaron. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, basically, I do.
We're saying followers to content. Aaron's still in my league, Kev. That's how it goes.
Dude, Paul, I have seen it. I love. I can't say surname, so I'm not going to try. But yeah, I really like his work. That will be stuff he did. It's annoying when I see people ripping off his stuff. There's like shirts and t-shirts in the WWF range that he did, or the Hasbro picture that he made. But yeah, no, his stuff's awesome. It's so good.
Bill McConkey. It sounds like a made up name.
It does.
Pete.
Definitely, anyone who doesn't, go check out his Instagram page and just see his toy art that he does. It's so good.
The bonsai Lego tree, very nice.
Yeah, cool. They come with optional cherry blossoms to add to it.
Very nice. Hey, doing?
You make a season.
Yeah.
Apologies, I missed you. I saw you. I knew you were there, and then I had a lowball scenario, and it took a little bit out of me, and I think I walked out in a daze. I'll tell you about that in a minute. But yeah, apologies.
Yeah, you did really. Yeah.
But I hope you did well. I hope you did well at Totton.
I hope you managed to sell the Wurzel Gummidge box set.
Was going to watch that. Everyone else helped themselves to the chips, mate. I scoffed the black pudding down, but the chips were free game for everyone because I'm fat enough. So yeah,
I just eaten my own portion, but still proceeded to eat some of Dan's.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure we all sampled the chips.
Everyone got involved in chips. The Viking took the heaviest sample. In fact, the Viking might be joining us a bit later on for a surprise guest appearance. So we'll see how that happens.
We better show some toys then before he turns up.
We will, yeah. Black pudding. Black pudding's the best. Well, white pudding is also.
But yeah, if you don't get it in, pretty sure you're Canadian. Google it. It's great.
Black pudding. It's just blood.
I'm not a fan.
It's congealed blood and fat.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's a northern thing. Chips for breakfast.
Is it really a northern?
Huh?
Is it a northern thing?
Oh.
Yeah. Black pudding is, yeah. It's the best. It's the best. Right, Andy.
Yeah.
What you got?
Stuff. So, okay, so let's go through these first. So ages ago, or I don't know, last week or so, Ben did a little claim sale, and I purchased Sailor Mike.
Sailor.
Is that where we're at? We're just buying things of each other now. That's the end of it.
Well, pretty much. But no, I've decided to try and get the minifigures. So I might keep Sailor. I might not. I don't know. I might keep him, but if I'm not too fussed about his accessories. I'm going to keep the minifigure, but if anyone needs the accessories, let me know. But the figure itself, I will keep. Then I also got these off of Dan, who got them off of Smuggler's Canyon, aka Christian. No, but then he had another name. Seamoles. That's it. Yeah. The man of mystery. So we got a Wingnut and Napoleon Boner Frog, I think it is. But again, I kind of only really want the minifigures.
I can't believe I don't own that, and I sold it to you, the minifigure. What an idiot!
Yeah,
I've got that.
But you know, I've had Wingnuts one screw loose so many times and never wanted to keep them, and I've just been like, nah. But now I'm like, actually, I really do want them.
Yeah, man.
But I was like, oh, there's only a few, and of course, like every minifigure I ever try and collect,
there's loads.
They're not cheap.
No, there's loads.
There's not that many.
There must be about 20.
Some of the weird turtles. So there's like Green Beret Raph comes with a little yellow bulldog.
Oh, I didn't see him. Okay.
I reckon there's about 20, mate.
You reckon?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I still think the beaver from Monty Moose and the Mexican cactus, I think they're going to be the two hardest to get.
Yeah.
Ray Fillet's one's not that easy to find.
I've got Ray.
Yeah, but you can pick up a complete Ray Fillet not that much.
If you end up just needing Ray Fillet's one, you can have my one.
Well, no, we'll see what happens first.
We'll see what happens.
But yeah, I think Rye might want some of the wingnut bits, but yeah, I really like the minis.
Yeah.
This one. Flyboy's good.
Oh no, is he busted? Oh no. Oh, his
no
wings
refunds. No refunds.
No, his wings move. I was like, what? I don't know if I meant to, but
I should have kept it. Unbelievable.
As I said, I'm more than happy to give it back for you for whatever, and I can just buy the minifigure.
No.
So we went to Totton. Didn't pick up too much there, actually, to be fair, but there was lots of nice stuff. But I was because I knew we were heading over to Ian's. I was like, I can't spend all my money here, so I picked up a very cheap and cheerful £3 Bionic 6 colouring book.
Nice,
because you don't see, like, I don't know.
Happy 12th birthday, Andy.
Dude, I just don't know when I last saw Bionic 6 merchandise. Like, it's wicked. And some of it's been coloured in, but a lot of it hasn't. So I might colour in. Might give it a go. There's Fluffy, the monkey, the robotic monkey.
Bit of Fluffy. Half-court minifigure, walkabout. Yeah, I got them too.
Half-court's one's rubbish.
It don't even stand up. It's like a stupid bloody flamingo.
I didn't know half-court came with one. Okay.
Yeah, it's a black flamingo thing.
Yeah, Andy, half-courts will be hard to find.
Yeah, I forgot.
I got that as well, but you can't have that one because that devalues the figure.
Yeah, no, I don't want that. But I'll try and get it. But I've already managed to. I think I've got a Joey Eyeball, the walkabout one, and possibly another one. But I need to confirm and pay, which I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anywho, my big surprise from Totton was another little Bad Eggs bunch. Who, thanks to Dan reminding me that I don't have this one, because I was like, I think I've got it. I really do. And then Dan was like, you don't have that one.
Well, it just so happens we looked at we literally looked at Andy's figures together.
Yeah.
Within the last week or so, and I don't remember seeing that one because I would have made the comment of like, it looks like a street shot. I would have said that because
you would have done. It's so cool, and I'm going to butcher the guy's surname. I'm terrible with surnames. I think his name's Andrew. No,
they're called the Kanikis.
That's it. But I thought that, and I was like, no, I'm thinking of Kaniki from Greece. And I was like, no, it's something like that.
They're called the Kanikis, and they're impossible to find on Instagram, even though they sell at lots of shows.
I don't think they're on Instagram, but they pop up in some of the groups. But he's always at the NEC. He was at LFCC with In-Demand Toys helping out.
He helps Demand Toys and Demand Toys a lot. Yeah, really good guy. Good guy. Lovely, good couple. Lovely people.
Yeah, really nice. But I got this, and I actually got another snake, but the snake's already in the cabinet, and I didn't want to disturb it. So
I don't accept that you haven't got 100 snakes.
Dude, I don't. I've got 91.
I don't accept that.
91 green ones with the extras, like the custom ones and the Greek ones and the Indonesian ones, and I think I've got a Mexican one. I do have 100, but I don't have 100 of the triple threat original.
Okay.
That's the way I'm looking at it.
You need 9 more.
Yeah.
Then you can stop.
Yeah.
Not going to stop. 200. Let's do it.
No.
Yeah.
No, I'm stopping. It's pointless. Like, it's absolutely pointless. Like, I don't know why I'm doing it.
When you get 100, then someone as petty as me gives you one more, you're going to have to keep going because you'll be like 101. That's not a round number.
No, that's 101's fine. 101 Dalmatians, 101 triple threat snakes. It works.
I think because it's 3 triple, you need 300.
I agree. No, 333.
111.
All that.
Ooh.
111.
The snakes are a weird one because basically no rub, no weapon.
Dude, like
three or four quid.
Yeah,
with rub, no weapon, 5 or 6 quid. With weapon, no. Do you know what I mean? With everything, like max, like a tenner is what I would pay for one.
Yeah, I think people are now pushing 15 quid for a series 1 complete, but
I thought that was about standard.
Yeah, depends what you get. I mean, yeah, all right, sure. People are sort of 12 to 15 quid, but you really want
the problem is there's a rumor out there that there's someone out there hoarding triple threat snakes, so it's just pushing the price. It's pushing the price up.
There's triple people hoarding them. There's you. There's triple threat snake, and is Killer Carp got loads of them?
Killer Carp's got massive armies. He's got like lots of different armies. Like triple threat snake's the first guy I saw. Eric, I talked to him a little bit, but he was one of the first Battle Beast collectors I think I started talking to. But yeah, his snake collection's insane. I don't know how many he's got, but he might be going for 1,000. No, I don't know if he is, but he's got a lot.
Are these figures rare? No, there's just 3 nerds who have just held on to them. So if you can find one,
no, the triple threat snake is like the number 1. Like it's ridiculous. Like
no.
They're not hard to find or rare.
Just
and if I did ever get rid of them, I would probably get rid of all, like do them all for cheap.
Just to ruin your collecting vibe, Andy, Collins mentioned that Scratch the Cat comes with a figure.
Well, that's it. TMNT is off the cards. I'm getting rid of all of them. Complete figures ready to go, all bagged up for
Andy, I'll go halves with you. I'll keep the cat, you keep the minifig. We'll go halves, yeah? Half and half.
Yeah, all right.
200 quid for a minifigure.
Why not? But yeah, so that was Totton. That I only got those 3 figures.
Complete Battle Beast start at 15 quid these days. People asking 20 plan plus season 1. Has Dave Good Toys got Battle Beast to sell? Am I stepping on your sales pitch, mate? I ain't paying 15 quid for a complete Battle Beast. It's not happening.
15 quid for like the season 1 stuff is the highest, I think.
I don't know whether you can see that. That's Jailbird, right? That looks horrendous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm leaning in.
I was going to say, missed him. Yeah, rubbish. So yeah, apparently Battle Beasts are a little bit more. But I've been out of the Battle Beast game for a while. I live vicariously through
con people. But anyway, I'm joking. Everyone sell whatever they want for whatever they want. It doesn't matter. If you can afford it, buy it. If you can't afford it, like myself, I should keep my mouth shut. So then we went to Vintage Toy Monster, where my eyes were much bigger than my belly. Everything I looked at was like a price, but like, oh man, some of the stuff was so good.
I'm well jelly you guys got to go.
That was good.
Man, it was very nice to walk around. Ian was a great host. Even got a sneaky half a pint in across the road. It was beautiful.
He did. Went to the pub. It was good.
Was that the one we all had dinner at last time?
No,
we went.
No, we've had a pint in there before, though. The one that's like directly opposite.
Literally over the road and a bit to the left.
I swear we went and had food there one time.
You might have done.
Oh, maybe the first time we went. Maybe we did.
Close to the Sam's.
Maybe it was close to the Sam's.
Maybe we did. Anyway, so yeah, unfortunately, my eyes were bigger than my wallet, but I did pick up a pretty cool mini lino that I don't have.
I love this guy's hair. This is about as windswept. He's just missing. He's missing a flying V and on the top of a mountain with some like lightning in the 80s.
He's wicked. I was hoping to get my other ones out to show that I don't have this one, but I didn't have time. But yeah, he's cool. And I think I've actually got an extra sword that I can give him. So he's like hench lino out of the mini ones. And
look, Andy, Sergeant Bananas. Yes, I've got that one too. The little chimpy thing.
I've got one. Larry. He's Larry.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, there is a lot. I'm out.
I think it's about 20, honestly.
I'm out. I'll do a few, but I'm not going to do all of them. I'm out. I also picked up jumping on Ryan's bandwagon. This guy or girl, should I say, guy or girl, whatever. But the colours don't show very well on the camera, but it's such a cool transparent dinosaur thing. I don't know.
Dino shark.
I just liked it. Yeah, it does look a bit like my shark, but also the colours match one that Rye gave me of a ghost with like flowers in it.
Yeah,
it's they look nice next to each other. I shall put up a picture at some point. Then this, I don't know. You go to a toy shop and you buy a tin with a cowboy on it because that makes sense. Don't even know why Ian had this in there.
He's gonna fill it. He's gonna fill it with turtle sidekicks.
Maybe. It's an old honor cowboy tin. It's wicked.
I refuse to believe that this person isn't a bot, and I want to believe that you're not. But hello, it's weird that you put the whole in it. The whole. Oh.
So yeah, so there you go. And then the last thing I got was
just marking on the back of the tin.
What?
You got any sort of marking on the back of the tin? Was it like a tobacco tin?
No, just honor.
Oh, yeah.
Honor. I think it's just I don't know, maybe a sweet tin from back in the day, or
there you go. You got Rye's approval for the tin.
Dude, I love the tin. Like, I don't know, it's just a bit odd, but yeah, it's going to go in my weird cowboy collection. And then the last thing I got was behind the counter, and I'm not sure if he really wanted to sell it, but he did.
I made Andy make an offer on it.
It's like a mini bootleg Galaxy Warrior. Now, Mad Bro Toys actually helped me out and sent me the link, and also Robo Toys. I was talking to about it as well, and I've totally forgot what line it's from. But it's like a mini bootleg. It's a bootleg of a bootleg. It's so good. He's nice. He's got his chest piece, bit still intact.
It's terrible.
Wicked.
And perfect.
That's like you should never make a clone of a clone.
Yeah,
dude, it's so good. It's so good. I'm going to try and find the chat quickly just so I can remember what his name is. I promise after this I've got like 2 more things and then I'm going to shut up for the rest of the stream.
Is it him person?
No. It's okay. So this is
Mrs. Good Toys enjoyed the tin.
Treasures of Those Lost Temples Warriors.
Treasures of Those Lost Temples Warriors. That absolutely sounds like a made up. Like
it's amazing.
That's what we got there.
You know what, Aaron? You know what? Still better than Warriors of Krang. 100%.
Wow, where did that come from?
Oh, didn't realise that was coming out of nowhere.
That was like a cat like just wiping your ankles.
Do you disagree with me, Andy? Do you disagree with me? Would you rather have that, what you've got in your hand there, that masterpiece, or a Warriors of Krang figure?
I mean, I'm spending this, but
there we go.
Nah. That seemed like uncalled for, man. Yeah, but anyway, So that was him. That was Vintage Toy Rush. If my loan had come through, I could have got more. No more loans, Andy. We're being good. Then
it was Vintage Toy Monster, not Vintage Toy Rush, but we knew what you meant.
Sorry, Vintage Toy Monster. I'm getting excited. Then the last thing I got is 2 other minifigures, which I'm very excited about because they're complete. These are super deformed battle beasts.
Yeah.
So these were from like what do you call them? The machines you put money in, spin them, and you get them in the
Gachapon.
But these 2 are extra special because they have their weapons. Hang on, that one's got his weapon, and that one's got his weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, do they normally detach then?
Mate, look, they come out.
They
look
are
at the size.
They are Hoover and dog size, aren't they? Yum.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's wicked. They're cool. I like them.
Dude, I'm so happy with them.
It's like someone sat on their heads.
Yeah, I'm sure it's called Super Deformed Battle Beast or SD.
And you're seeing Christian in a couple of weeks, so maybe you'll add some more to the.
Yeah, I've got the one from Christian in there, and these 2 came from Vintage Toy PDX, same as the other one I have. But these are the only 2 that I have with weapons. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get more because they're not. These seem really cheap compared to other ones I've seen, but
define cheap. Only £400.
No, they weren't. I think it worked out about £60-65.
I mean, to you that's cheap. To anyone else, that's insane for what they are. But they are very cool.
Yeah, no, I've just said that. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
No wonder I eat beans.
Hey, mate. Mate, don't beat yourself up, mate. It's not an empty cereal box. You're doing well.
No, but thanks to Sue and Sarah, I don't want to say what it is because I don't want people to bid on it. I'm bidding on something.
Okay.
So thanks. If Sue Our Toys is in the chat, thanks.
Everyone get on eBay.
Yeah. Search Willow.
Yeah.
Anywho, it was there you go. So I'm glad to get them.
Very cool. Evening, Darren.
Hey,
Evening, Carlos.
Hey.
Jason, what are you saying? Found a tattoo on a rough card plus. Oh, nice. Yeah, nice. Check it out. Quite a fun figure tattoo.
He is. Did you actually put the tattoos on him, right?
I think so. Yeah, because he's sumo, isn't he?
Yeah. You do that like stickers.
Yeah.
Do you want me to? You done that, didn't you?
Yes, I believe that is everything.
Do you want me to smash Aaron?
PBR t-shirt from Claire. That's nice. Got a t-shirt from Ben as well from the. Not the name I kept saying they were called. They were Wake Up Crew. No, Wide Awake Club. Wide Awake Club. Jesus. I told Andy it was the other name, and for ages he was like, "It's a really strange name."
Insane. Aaron, do you want to show or do you want me to go? Up to you. Totally up to you.
I can go.
Let's do it.
So I was busy on Sunday, so I didn't get to go with the boys to Totton and the Vintage Toy Monster.
It was getting drenched and spiced up in a.
I was soaked through. I tell you what, my jumper still wasn't dry Monday morning when I left work. Wow. I hung up to dry. I went to Wingfest on Sunday, so I couldn't go with the boys with toys. But I did go to the car boots at the weekend in the morning. So I ventured out on the Saturday one, which was absolutely rubbish, except for meeting Grant there, who was selling, which I'll show off a few bits for him in a second. But I did find randomly in a box of, and it was literally at the very last row on this boot fair, a load of like Imaginext stuff was coming out, and it looked like it was just like a dad, the mum, two kids, and they were obviously selling all the kids' toys, but it was all like Imaginext and stuff like that. And at this point, I hadn't got anything. So I went through I just run me through, see what we can find, and I managed to pull out. Bearing in mind, like I said, this box was full of Imaginext. Some action,
little Action Force.
So what are they? Action Force?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So I managed to find Action Force. I didn't say Action Fleet. That's why.
Hello. Force, hello. You got the old Major. Lovely.
Yeah. Bear in mind, like I said, it was just full of all Imaginext stuff. So those four were at the bottom of it.
Nice.
Which I was pulling out. And not only were they at the bottom of it, there was two little G.I. Joes there as well. So Storm Shadow.
Nice.
And I believe someone at the boot fair who also buys toys and everything.
Is that not Commando?
It's not
Snake Eyes.
Not Snake Eyes.
It's not Snake Eyes. Right. So you know the
it came with a vehicle.
You know the what am I? You know the Jeep that I had that I sold, in fact, to Son and Dad Collectibles with it's called the Panther, SAS Panther, with the yellow struts. You know what I'm talking about. It's got like a little two. I think
I remember seeing it on the stall. Yeah.
I think so.
That's the driver.
So yeah. So
and I reckon Dave probably needs it for his Panther.
Doctor me.
There
you go.
Sorry, I was going to interrupt 2 seconds. I just had to check the Facebook page for a second. Did you get that tattoo for $2.99? I know you said the card is battered, but like it's a carded turtle.
Tidy.
Nice.
$2.99.
Feeling pretty bad about that 65 quid on them two tiny figures now, aren't you, Andy?
No, bargain.
Yeah, I've not shown what I've bought yet, so I'm going to shut my mouth.
Yeah, sorry, Aaron. Sorry, I'll just.
No. That's Aaron, crack on.
So I went back to Grant's stall just to chat to him before leaving, and I saw this on his stall, and I thought, do you know what? I'm gonna manifest my inner Rye.
Okay.
And I think this was sort of a purchase that'd be right up his street. I've never seen these before. Battle Conkers.
I remember these.
Me and a guy at work were talking about these. You didn't tell us. When did you get
no, I kept a few little things secret. I wanted to make a surprise you boys for the stream.
They are cool.
That is That is
oh
awful.
my god,
And
I'm
I
so
love
mad
it.
you picked them up. Me and a guy at work were literally talking about them like maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago.
I had no idea these were even a thing.
Yeah, man, these were sick. I remember these coming out and then getting banned almost instantly as one dude got one taken to the eye.
Literally, I have no. It's not even one of those things that's like a core memory unlocked. Do you know what I mean?
I've never seen that before in my life.
them, and I just thought, do you know what? The bright. Obviously, this is. Then I guess you use this to put on your. Put your fingers through that or something.
No, dude,
that holds the conkers.
Dude, belt case holds 2 battle conkers.
Yeah, there's a picture of the front,
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
They're perfect little gross faces.
Yeah, look at them in there. If I can see it there.
It's so good.
Green dude there, and you got the.
No, you know, rise like Aaron. Talk to me.
Yeah, just everyone this whole chat every time. I
We're on Empire Toys KVC channel. It's like, and you could be buying this.
Yeah, I just absolutely loved it, and so I picked that up from Grant.
Instead of Fox, we'll have Toy Division Battle Conkers.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we should get on this, and he
off.
Also gave me a couple of these little blind bag minis.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we can either open them now or open them later.
Open them because I believe he has put a blue or red claw in one of them.
I don't think he has. I don't think he did.
I'm
sure because he mentioned the claw. But yeah. Oh, we can open them now.
Open them. Do it.
Sorry, this one.
Do it. Tiny turtle.
Talk of turtles.
How did he fit that in there?
That doesn't make any sense. I thought that bag was like a muscle man sized bag. What?
So yeah, there's that, and
this,
the other
guys. One. This comment is going to mean nothing to any of you, but that is a top tier, grade A comment, and I love it. And I love Bros, and I love that documentary. Thanks very much.
And is this because you're old?
No, because I've seen a documentary was made like 3 years ago. Yeah. And
so what's the documentary?
It's about the Goss brothers, Matt and Luke, not Craig. Craig wasn't a brother, but he was in Bros. Don't forget that. Anyway, Aaron.
What's in the bag?
What's in the bag?
Another.
Oh, nice.
Griffin. Is it the Griffin?
Yeah, it's the Griffin. That's cool. And then a baby.
Did you
No, I didn't. I didn't. That was legit in there. Okay. Right.
Well, that's a disaster.
Moving quickly. And then
Grant, you were saved by the battle conkers, mate. They put tiny babies in packaging. It's weird.
Rye has corrected us. It's not.
I don't know. Winged panther, whatever. Nerd.
Oh, there you go.
Winged panther.
No.
It's cool.
Makes sense now. I see it. Yeah.
Oh.
So, and then I decided to go Sunday. I wasn't planning on Sunday's car boot, and it started off on the same footing as Saturday's one. I've been absolutely rubbish. So I didn't spend big, but it wasn't massively car boot prices, but got some Marvel Legends from the boot fair.
Nice.
Well, that one. The Captain America from Infinity War.
Have the other ones had their bath pieces removed?
All of them have had the bath pieces taken out. But I got them for a really good deal.
Nice.
And they're relatively older ones, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So they're not.
Yeah.
You're not going to get them for in Game or Smith's Toys. They've been out for
Who's
a while.
that one?
This is Markef. Isn't that the bad guy from Thor 2, Dark of the World? But this is like the comic version.
All right. Okay.
Not
they
the
call him Denim Man.
Not
his skin is made of denim.
Is that a Vision there? Yeah. And probably one of the cooler ones, Taskmaster.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
it's a cool face.
So that pretty much started off the boot fair, and then a guy I've seen there a few times is he always had like lots of Star Wars, like KFC merchandise, that sort of stuff, and he's a bit pricey. But he had a load of like Space Precinct stuff, like merchandise. He actually had like Space Precinct socks, like the kind of Bluebird kind of stuff, and he had loads of Star Trek and everything. But I picked these up with him only because They're pogs.
Pogs.
So they're pog packs.
Mate, you don't need any more pogs in your life.
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought them for any other reason. The fact that they are.
Have you guys ever watched Space Precinct?
Yeah.
It was absolutely rubbish.
I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. You know what? It is, but also some of the designs of the spaceships and everything are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like some of the aliens too.
Yeah, but I know what you mean. It is a bit like
cardboard, like sets and whatnot.
Yeah. Cops in space, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think it was on BBC Two or Channel 4, or like. I feel like it was on in the evening.
I say prime time 4:45 on a Wednesday or whatever.
Yeah, but again, I wouldn't have like I said, he had a load of other like Space Precinct stuff, and he had one of the figures that was the speeder bike, like a speeder bike thing. Like he had toys of it there as well, but no, I only picked up the pogs because
Fair.
Why not?
It's different.
And then walking around, I picked the lady that had the bag egg bunch. I went for round 2.
Oh
yeah.
And that's where I met Pete, who's in the chat, and he laughed about it, saying, "You're going back there, mate?" And I was like, "Yeah, just in case." Unfortunately, Andy, I went through the bag again. There was no bag egg bunch in there.
Just a bunch of turtle sidekicks, but you left them.
Yeah, I left all the turtle sidekicks, but I did pick that out of it.
Nice, Mighty Max.
Look at that! Yeah. It's a spicy little bat.
Yeah, from as Ben said, Mighty Max. So always good to get the accessories for the sets. So again, and as you can imagine, it was £1 because everything in that bag is £1.
Until you ask how much it is, then it's £3.
I thought I did think we were in for round 2 because I saw the bag and I went for it, and it was in a cardboard box with like other stuff.
Right.
So I opened the bag up, starting going through it, and she walked over and took the bag like off me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm just gonna walk away. But no, to her she obviously watches Toy Division, didn't want to get called out again. She actually then she actually put the bag on top of like everything on the box, so I could actually get to it a lot easier.
Okay.
So it was mental the first time, but credit where credit's due. She was actually actually trying to be helpful that time. So yeah, got the bat.
Cool.
Went back and saw Grant again. Picked up a foot soldier.
Soldier,
yeah. Because I think I had the staff for him in my spares, so I thought, I'll grab that off. Grant.
They're a little bit of money these days if you get them complete.
Yeah. And like
complete being the word though.
Yeah, the foot symbol is quite in good tact. So yeah, and this obviously like manifested something into the air, and there's been a lot of turtle talk recent. One of the guy who came over, he buys toy. He's a toy guy from. He's sometimes at Sandown. Came over and said, "Oh, there's a guy selling turtles," and we thought it was a friend of ours, Bo.
Okay, yeah.
I saw him pulling up towards the end.
Right, yeah.
Pulling up. So I was like, I'll go back and see him when I do finish my walk around. And I carried on walking, and it turns out this guy wasn't Bo. And he had a very, very spicy range of turtles out.
Yeah.
So I showed this off last night on Triple G Comics stream, but I managed to get is it King Hiss?
No,
Scaletail.
Sorry, yeah, sorry.
You knew that. It's late.
Yeah, I'm tired. And Hothead.
Aaron, Hothead, talk to me.
Talk to you. There you go. Shoulder pads are.
That's upsetting. Well, yeah, we'll do a deal. We'll do something. Mark's got a broken shoulder pad.
Yeah.
Does his head pop up?
Imagine it's gone.
Didn't even know it did that, but yeah,
it pulls all the way out.
All the way. It goes even further. Don't snap it. There it is.
What did I say? Oh my god, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Quality, isn't it?
Look at that.
He's such a cool figure.
He's actually. How much you want it down? Because he's a.
You best not turn me over. It wasn't like saying buy it. No, Ollie. No, it's mine. I got a broken one. Only 80 quid.
Scaletail is staying with me though, because I did actually want him.
And you picked up some weapons for Scaletail a while back, didn't you? In America, maybe.
Yes, I didn't even realise at the time. I picked it out in America at a flea market. I think I paid like $1 for it.
But it's one of the guns, yes.
Yeah, it's the gun,
which are the more sought after pieces. So that's cool.
So that's why I would when these weren't car boot prices, okay, but they were a lot cheaper than because I think, like I said to you boys before, I think I didn't buy this complete on an open card for about £70-80.
I think you said about 80 quid.
Yeah, I think it worked out to be about 80, but it was complete on card. Just
that's good.
Card was...
So which for that figure is quite cheap, but if you don't want to pay that, if you don't want it that much,
so I got this for a very good deal. I also picked it up from him. This is like the music one, isn't it?
No, it's a weightlifter, isn't it?
Is it the weightlifter?
Fillers in.
No, it's
the rappy one. I don't know.
It's a weightlifter one, I think.
Is it? Why has it got chains on?
It looks like he's. I thought it was part of like their music line.
I don't think it's the music line. I don't think it's the band. The band are more glam rock, like punky glam rock.
No, they're not. They all change.
Oh, do they? Okay. Well, maybe
it's not the music one because he's got the music mic. He's got a big Flavor Flav clock.
Ah,
I'm sure he comes with a dumbbell.
It might be the weightlifting one. Yeah.
Stars. He's got like sports boots on.
He's got the unitard on for gym and stuff. So yeah.
Maybe I don't know, but there you go. Cool. He was there. And is this one Razor?
Razor, yeah.
Razor, yeah.
So
that's
cool. Is it the mutating one?
No, it's the original.
No, mutating one's a lot bigger.
Yeah. Oh, wrestling Mike.
Jody knows wrestling Mike. Wrestling one. That would make sense.
Yeah, make a lot more sense than
a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Andy, the one you're thinking of is the powerlifting Donatello. The same line, I think.
Oh my god.
No, maybe not the same line, but
yeah. I was going to say that don't lose that chest piece. That's the money.
Yeah, I need money.
Yeah, Ben hasn't got that bit for his one.
Oh no.
No, I've got the
talk to me.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.
Talk toy to me.
Talk toy to you. Are you left the Mer dude though?
Yeah. Do you know it's one of those things where it was there, and it was quite funny because they were very well priced. The guy even said, "Oh, I go to Sandown a lot," and I was like, I do recognize him. Right. So, but he was like, it was quite funny because like I straight away as soon as I saw Scaletail, I was like, "You're coming home with me. You're coming home with me." So, and we were just working out a deal, having a nice little chat and stuff. And it was quite fun because I made the little pile on my like right next to me on his table, and he had the merman. He had a couple of other turtles there. I think the other toy guy that told us they were being sold there took is it Dr. L, the elephant?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, yeah.
He took him.
Yeah, okay.
He took him, and I was like quite surprised. But then he left those ones. But oh well, happy days for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it was quite funny because I had them together in a pile. And the amount of people that were walking over, picking them up, and being like, "Oh, how much for this? Like, how much for this, mate?" And he was like, "Oh, I got 10s on these, 20s on these," and they were like straight away putting them down.
Yeah.
And then a couple of people, as I had my little pile, kept like trying to pick the ones out of my pile, and I was like, "Nope, they're mine. Nope."
I assume he didn't have any. He didn't have any accessories.
No. He did say to me though that he had a load of Thundercats coming down and wrestler Hasbro's, but he had a price sheet. And,
if he's a Sandown man, you're unlikely to pick up a flipping 1, 2, 3 kid for 50 quid. You know what I mean? It's
No. They were, but they had like accessory stuff, but they were fair, but they were what I'd say was probably cheaper than Toy Fair.
Yeah,
but they weren't like car boot 50p. It
wasn't a 50p pickup.
Yeah. But it was quite funny. Putting a picture up of something like that is always funny at a booth.
Yeah. It's sort of the figure.
What else did I pick up from there? I found a Mecha Godzilla just sitting on the floor chilling. That was car boot. That was a car boot price. Happy with that. And Grant, I did a trade with Grant. So if you guys remember, I won those Power Ranger stuff from Hasbro.
Oh yeah.
I traded with him the Lord Draken one.
Yeah.
for sorry, making sure nothing falls out, for the Legacy, so the Bandai Green Ranger
You
one.
got that?
No, the one I got is a like a cosplay custom one before these guys did all them.
Right. Okay.
So this is like the Bandai one.
Is it? So it's a proper helmet you could put on if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's got the clips at the side. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's
Yeah. Very, because the one I've got, that I got from Grant.
You got it from Grant as well, yeah.
Yeah, which was like the first time we ever met him, wasn't it?
It was yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was at the same boot fair. This bit has like come away.
Yeah.
So like if you glued it, like if you wanted to wear it, you'd have to like re-glue it. Like it sits up on the shelf fine. But yeah, so happy with that. Yeah. Because these are quite pricey now because they're, like I said, they're the Bandai ones, and it comes with the like a stand.
That's cool.
So,
that's cool. Nice little setup.
Yeah.
Nice little trade with them. Yeah, there you go. There's the bottom bit of it.
Oh.
But yeah, little tradey with Grant. Happy with that, and I think we'll call it a day there because because I had so many things to show off.
Well, if you're calling it a day there, we've got a little surprise visit from our friend, the Viking. You all right, mate?
What's up?
Whoa! He's echoey. How you doing, man? You all right?
Oh, one sec.
No,
one second.
You're good. You're good.
No swearing.
No swearing.
Better leave.
Yeah, he's out. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, good now. Stressful day.
It sounded like a stressful day. What the people in the chat might find interesting is that our friend the Viking likes to document his day, his worst days, by sending us all voicemails, just random personalised voicemails to tell us all how much he hates his job, which is quite enjoyable for us.
I wouldn't say I hate my job. Just sometimes things get really frustrating.
I know you don't, and you're good at your job. So yeah.
Sometimes
he knows his computer. He knows his computer games and his computer game tech.
Yeah. Sometimes I do.
Why do you have
those people for money for certain tech as well, eh?
Why do I have a pint mug?
No, why have you got a pint in a mug when you could be drinking out of a glass? So yeah.
I was trying to look a little bit more respectable today, I guess.
Maybe Rob Kenobi. When are Monkey's Emporium back? Do you mean Johnny's Sunday live auctions? They will be back, I would suggest.
When he's back.
October-ish. He's out on tour at the moment, so
busy man.
He's going to try and move this camera. It's a bit funny.
He's a busy man. You've joined us, Viking, just in the time to gaze over the nonsense that I bought at the weekend. So settle in.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I just saw. Sorry, just one second. I just saw Aaron's helmet. It looked pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet.
It's not the first time we've seen it either.
Pretty sweet. He's also the Viking was with us at the weekend. Funny enough. Oh, what have I done here? There we go.
Yeah,
I can tell you're using Johnny's account for this as well because the StreamYard logo's gone.
Hasn't blocked Ben's face. Yeah, I know, man. Yeah. It's a touch. It's a good touch. Right. So where were we? Where was I? We were we were at Totton, and I picked this up. I don't care. I don't even care. Live with it. Look at that. That's fun, isn't it?
I'm surprised you didn't already own one.
I've never owned one of these. This is the Blue Monster from Ghostbusters. I paid a solid £8 for it, and 100% I'll sell it in about a month's time for less than I paid for it. But you know what? It's fun, isn't it? It's just a Blue Monster. Cool. It's just a Blue Monster. So whatever. From the lovely Kanicki's, they had something that I liked, but I didn't want to pay anywhere close to what they're worth. So I'm not going to collect bad eggs bunch. That's Andy's thing. But I do like this one. I like it a lot. I like it enough that I bought it. Look how cool that is. Come on. Come on.
More bag egg bunch.
Come on. That is a wicked sculpt.
It's like the sandworm.
It's like the sandworm. What it reminds me of the Thing when the head starts to separate before it grows. I absolutely love it. Yeah. I love it so much.
Did you get it off Andy?
I did not get this off Andy. I got this off
the Kanekis, yeah.
Kanekis.
Like, yeah, I've got because Aaron got me one from the boot fair.
Yeah, because it's exactly the same one that I found.
Different colour though, no?
Yeah, mine is. Oh my god.
No, Dan's is red.
Yeah, mine's purple.
This is purple. Mine's red. So I saw Andy's up close, the other day, and went, "That's everything I dreamed of," and now I want it. And so, as in serendipitous style, this was on the board of minifigures, and I didn't want to pay the price, but I also quite like this. Now I've never even seen these before. Now I've seen 3, but this is like a minifig, like a muscle man sized Hasbro Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Even with look, he's got his back.
That is a Hasbro, isn't it?
Well, it is a mold of a Hasbro figure. It is the Brutus the Barber Beefcake figure. Like I say, it's even got the push down. It doesn't obviously works. It's one piece, but it's been molded with the push down on his back as the jumper. So it hasn't got his shears, but it's not supposed to. It's a solid hand. And I'm like, what is that all about? I've never seen that before. Pretty cool. Pretty fun little minifigure. So I threw out the most disgusting lowball. People like the room was silent, and some children were taken from the room to settle down outside.
Had to go to safe zones and safe spaces.
An old woman fainted. A toddler just was sick everywhere when they heard of this. Yeah, and I got a good deal, and I appreciate it. So insane money still for such small figures, but this in particular is outrageous. It's an outrageous figure. H2O Ghost. Thank you, Jody. Yeah, big fan. Never owned it. Quite fun.
H2O.
When is Andy going to jump on Heroes and Heroes? He might have 1 or 2, possibly.
If I found more at boot fairs, maybe, but I'm definitely not into. No.
Yeah.
When I finished Bad Eggs Punch, no, I'm not.
And then we went to see Ian, which was, as we said earlier on, was an absolute treat. Love Ian to bits. He's the best. Vintage Toy Monster is an amazing shop full of amazing stuff, and he's just such a good dude and a great host, and it's always a pleasure. And he had something for me, which I went to specifically pick up, which I'm going to show you now because it's just one of the best things that I've bought for a long time. Look at this! Look at this!
So sick. So sick.
So this is an Unbox Industry Retro Band XL figure. Rai has the original, if you will. I don't have it. I think I might have pulled it from a blind box and swapped it. I don't know, but whatever. So it's like the zombie thing. Cool marbling. Love the colours, purple and red. Look at its backbone. Oh.
I think. I mean, it is great. It's cool it's a good figure, but I think your double-headed one you got last week at Nerd Base is better.
No.
Yeah, for me personally, I do. I think
that's fair enough. That's how it goes. I've already got spots. Look at him. I've already got spots. There we go. He lives there now.
Very nice.
What else?
There's the double-headed one behind you to your left. No, you're right.
That one.
Yeah. I don't know. I love that guy.
I prefer the green one.
He likes the green double-headed, but
I like that one that glows in the dark. It's like radioactive.
It's super radioactive. You know what else I got, which is growing on me, because I was like, did I make a mistake buying this? But now I really like it because it looks a lot like my cat. So
yeah.
Oh no, this is wicked. Yeah, this is nice.
So there we go.
I actually think that's pretty cool.
It's super cool.
Super creepy.
It's super creepy. It's super cool. And it's got its own spot. It's going there. It's going down there.
It's giving me possessed Victorian vibes.
Yeah, this is Unbox and Annie Montgomery, who's a designer who does these. And so yeah, an all black one. I couldn't say no. I like them when they're solid black. As got a few bits like that.
I think the black one's nicer than the color one.
I wouldn't have bought the color one if I'm honest. I wouldn't have. That's not my It's not my thing.
It looks kind of twee, the other one, like an old lady might have it.
Yeah. Like it's exactly that. And my cat Nibbler looks like Nibbler from Futurama, is black with white. So this just reminds me of Nibbler. So there we go.
I feel like that's the sort of thing you'd see in. I presume you saw the film. Oh my god,
Fast and Furious 7.
No, they're like summer solstice film. Oh my god,
Midsummer.
Yes, that to me feels like a sort of toy that would be in one of their huts. Like,
I love Midsummer. Can I say, if anyone in the chat is interested in Ari Aster films, speaking of Midsummer, genuinely, Beau is Afraid is a masterpiece, if not insanely confusing. Don't watch it if you're in a good mood, because it'll make you miserable. Don't watch it if you're miserable, because you'll put you over the edge. I don't know when to watch it. It's also 3 hours long. It's brilliant.
Film you can watch in any mood that you're in. Fast and Furious 10, amazing.
If you're in a bad mood, picks you up. If you're in a good mood, gets you even more pumped. But yeah, Beau is Afraid is incredible. And then lastly from Ian on my silly things hype.
Only 2 days till Meg 2 comes out.
Oh God. I got a Hand of Glory.
This too.
Hand of Glory. I've taken it out of the box. I've got it in my hand. This is called the Hand of Glory, which is a thing. It's just a Hand of Glory.
I mean, I don't get that myself.
Are the fingers meant to be candles?
Yes. You know what? The only disappointing thing is the only thing that lets us down slightly. This is a cool piece, and it is a Hand of Glory. It's not that it is a thing. It's like I don't know if it's just a whatever, right?
The runes and stuff on it.
All that sort of business. It would have been a much nicer touch if the top bits glowed in the dark. But
could you get some fluorescent spray and?
I could maybe, but I'm not going to because it would devalue it. But yeah, Hand of Glory.
It's cool.
You got a great deal on that as well.
Got a great deal on it all, mate. I love a bargain.
Mate, Lowball, we've got to figure out a new name for Mr. Lowball. Like
we wish
I wish my name was Saul or Paul. Then I'll be Lowball Saul or Lowball Paul.
But we were doing deals with Ian, like on the side of the road, like cardboard boxes on pavement.
Yeah, that was funny.
It was good.
Just out the back of the van.
Lowball.
What's Roy saying? Ironically, it's like the hand from the new film. Talk to me. Full circle. Roy's got something which I'm so angry that I don't get to keep, but it's for him because he started all of this, and it's not for me to show. But hopefully, when I give it to him, he'll put pictures up on Instagram and definitely.
Why haven't posted it to him?
No. I've got a few things. Well, hopefully we're gonna.
I'm keeping it for as long as I can.
Yeah. It's on the shelf. It's got a spot. On Saturday, the 19th of August, myself and Andy's Toys and Models will be stalling out at Duncan's Nebworth Fair, along with people like Robbo Toys, V-Man Vintage. So it's always a good time. We have a lot of fun, and I think Ryan might pop down and I'll give him his stuff because he's gone on holiday.
Is Dave going to be there this time?
Who? Sorry,
Dave Blade.
Dave Blade. No, he's working. He's got something going on. Yeah.
Oh man.
Question for the Viking, or just a statement for the Viking. Lost out on that gaming lot with the Mimp game I showed you, Viking. Offered him 1,900. He sold on eBay for 2,500. After fees, it was worth it. So he can't say anything.
That really sucks. I did actually want that Monster in My Pocket game quite a lot, actually. But the job lot. Well, I mean, I wasn't going to drop. I gave Paul what I thought was a pretty fair price, and obviously Paul had to make some money on the thing as well. And this guy probably, he was going to sell it for a bit more. That was a nice copy as well.
Was it?
It was pretty nice. I think the going rate for that game is probably about 120 quid, but it was a bit tatty, but not too tatty for me. Fair. I've got it already, but I wanted a box one. I wanted a box one for ages, but it never comes in.
The Viking has quite an impressive collection of boxed and unboxed computer games. Is there a run that you've got or you're going for? I can't remember.
I'm sort of attempting a full N64 set, right. But I only really try to collect NES, SNES, and N64, but I have smaller stuff from when I was a kid, and I like to pick up. If I see something cool, I'll pick it up, even if I don't collect for it. But generally, I stick to those three. I have a couple of pickups if you want to see them, if anyone cares this week.
Of course.
I don't know if anybody actually.
No one cares. Before you do, let me just clear the chat. Yes, sorry, Ryan, I missed that. Yeah, talk to me. It looks solid. Well, A24 is going to be solid, but it looks solid. It looks creepy as hell. Hello, Brad. I hope you are well. Did Arsenal win? I was watching 100 before I came on here. Just stop raining. Yeah,
I would have gone up, but straight. Cash money. I mean, it was a big lot. Look good.
Cash money. Andy, the Viking.
Yeah.
What you got?
Oh, I haven't got. It's been a bit of a slow week so far, but I picked these up. Nothing crazy rare or even that expensive, but I managed to pick up a box version of WWF Warzone.
Hey.
Love that.
Sorry, it's kind of
it looks very fresh. Is it because it's in one of those plastic cases?
Yeah,
it's quite fresh.
It's quite fresh, and it's in now a protective case. This one here's got a manual and got a sleeve, but the manual's a bit tatty. But I think I only paid about £6 for this, which is quite good overall. And I managed to pick up this is much nicer, I think. And this here is a copy of Buck Bumble on the N64. So,
that's cool.
This one isn't really uncommon, but it's quite a nice copy, and it's complete. So, and this was about, I think, £12.
That's a great game. I remember that.
Yeah. I never played it as a kid, but I managed to pick up a copy of it when I was living in Sutton, and we played it then. But I managed to get this copy for so cheap that I couldn't leave it, really, to be honest. And I've got some other stuff in the post that hasn't shown up yet. And I've got some stuff with Andy H, and some stuff with Dan, and probably stuff with Aaron and Ben as well, and Paul the Toy Scavenger probably as well.
What you got with me?
I have an unboxed copy of, was it Final Fight? I think. No.
Contra 3.
Contra
3. There we go.
Hey, you've got to stop buying things off people.
I know, I'm broke. Seriously, like I'm gonna have to disappear after this. People are gonna be hounding me.
Okay, you got to start paying for the things. You owe Andy. You owe Andy money.
I don't think I owe. Actually, I do owe Andy's money.
You do. I mean, what do you mean?
He's the only one out.
He's gonna cut the stream. End the stream.
Yeah. That's it. Not friends anymore.
If you're about tomorrow, I can drop the cash around if you want it.
Then I'm joking. It's fine. We'll sort it out.
We'll sort this out later. This is.
But you're doing what I used to do when I was really focused on collecting stuff. I was like, oh yeah, I'll buy that, but can I pay you in a month? Oh yeah, I'll buy that. Can I pay you in a month? And then at the end of the month, I'll be like, can I give you half?
Yeah, I mean, I think I owe you what, £50, and I owe Dan £20, and I think that I'm set.
What do you think?
I'm pretty sure you owe me and Ben £20 as well.
I don't know. I definitely don't. Oh, I do owe you £20 as well, actually, Aaron. I don't owe
you owe me £20.
No, you don't owe me nothing.
We've not agreed a price. I'm moving on from it.
Yeah, it's probably about £20, maybe.
Probably. Contra 3. No, that's the game. That's a banging game.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's a banger. I have. Oh wait. Hello. What's this from Brad? If you need a box only for Turtles 1 and 2 on NES, let Brad know. Might have them knocking around somewhere.
I do need a box for Turtles 2, I believe. Is that Tournament Fighters, that one? Or if it's Turtles 2, if that's Tournament Fighters, I definitely need the box. But I don't. If it's a different Turtles game that I'm not remembering, then I don't know. But I definitely don't need the box for Turtles 1.
Let us know, Brad.
Unless you've got a nice one. This is a nice box, because mine's a bit bad.
This is a mini.
Maybe I'll owe you £20 too, I guess.
Get on the list. Get on the Vikings list.
Slide into his DMs and show him what boxes you got.
I'm going to turn them off. Turn off the DMs.
Does anyone get Ollie's reference? Or am I that sad?
I owe you nothing.
I owe you nothing. No.
I think you're just sad, mate.
It's a Bros song, you guys.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I think the only Bros song I know is the. Is it?
That's a good one, man. That's a good one. Apart from that's New Kids on the
Block.
It's
not Bros.
Oh shit! Oh, terrible.
Absolute savagery.
Good effort, though.
Terrible.
He's got it wrong. He's sworn on the stream. He owes everyone money.
You all know a Bros song, Andy. You will have heard "When Will I Be Famous." It's impossible to have not heard "When Will I Be Famous."
I don't think I have, Dan, because I think we talked about this before, and I was like, no, I don't know this.
I don't accept that.
Ben would have been born after.
Yeah, Ben's a little younger, aren't you, Ben? What are you like?
12.
Ben's like 22.
14, 15, something like that.
I'm 2 months younger than Aaron.
Jesus.
I know how old Aaron is, obviously, because we're family. Aaron's like 28, right?
Yeah, 28 that day.
David, how you doing, buddy? You were gonna have to watch it back. We went to the Vintage Toy Monster, and I bought a hand, and that's where we're at.
You might like a mini bootleg of a bootleg, Mr.
Bootleg
Dave.
of bootleg.
Where you like your toys.
Bootleg.
Andy, did you show off your little dinosaur thing?
Not on this stream, my friend. But
Toy Division After Dark.
I did show off my little dinosaur. Yeah.
That's behind the paywalls.
His little T-Rex.
It doesn't look as good on the camera, but in person, this thing's really good.
Dan's, I don't know if it was just me, but Dan's worm looked very orange for me, but apparently it's red. So
It looks orange for me.
Yeah.
I think it's just the camera. It's a red one. It's a red one.
It's super red. But yeah, the like.
It doesn't
Hold
look
on a sec.
Dan's ring light, I think.
Is there anything going on this weekend? Enfield, I think.
Enfield.
Enfield's this weekend. Yeah, Enfield on Saturday. I don't know about Sunday.
Is Enfield on like every week, or is it the beginning and the end?
Every other week, I think, and then I don't know. A lot. There's a lot on.
Okay, because I just felt, I just constantly, I'm like, is it every week? I mean, fair goes if it is every week, but whew.
Yeah, no, I think it's every other week. Can I
ask while we're in the group so we've got Nebworth
on the 19th? Yep.
When's Sandown?
Sandown is Saturday, the 9th of September.
Right, and then when's NEC?
1st of October.
Sunday, the 1st of October.
Does anyone know why I booked off the 12th of October?
The 12th of October is a Thursday. So that's on
no, so not that day, the Saturday around then.
The 14th.
The 14th of October.
Yeah.
No idea. But in my diary, with the Toy Division sticker on the front, I have got telling you guys now, this is fresh off the press. I have got on Saturday, the 25th of November, simply the word, you can see.
I can't see anything.
Dripping.
Oh.
So Saturday, the 25th of November.
Is it that time of year again?
Get it in your diary, boys, and Rye, and Paul, if you're about.
I'm putting it in there now.
And Sam. We're going toy hunting and we're going to eat some beef dripping, and I'm not going to book the table.
Are we though?
No, we're going to the Toby Carvery. It's the reality. We know this.
Petrol station on the way home for pepperonis.
Pepperonis all round. Question for Ben: did you ever get the Krang Loot Crate ball like this one? That's right there.
No, I didn't because Dan bought it.
Because I saw it first and it upset Ben.
Wait, it's cool.
Very cool.
It's pretty cool.
So what was that from? The Loot Crate special things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was there only one available, or you just didn't buy it because Dan bought it?
There was somebody was just had one loose at the where was it, Dan? Sandown? No.
Grant had one at Kempton. That was a lot wrong in that sentence, mate.
There was, I know.
Grant at Kempton.
I quite like the idea of subscribing to a Loot Crate, but I've never done it because it seems like a scam.
I wouldn't now. I believe they're completely out of business, but yeah.
I did the Gig Box one when that was a thing back in the day.
There's loads of different ones.
I did one with Zavi because I think they did like you signed up, you got a free one, and then you entered into their subscription, and I forgot to cancel the subscription, so I ended up getting two.
I do one every other weekend with sportsdirect.com. I go in, I just take one of the boxes, and sometimes I get two shoes, sometimes just one.
Nice pair of Reeboks classics.
I love my Reebok classics.
Yeah, you can't beat Reebok Classic, yeah.
I love my Reebok classics. Yeah.
So, boys, are we? Is this a thing now? Battle Conkers.
Yeah,
dude, Battle Conkers is 100% a thing.
Apparently, it's always been a thing. I've just never known of it.
But like, is it a thing now? Do you know what I mean? Are we all gonna? Because I'm telling you now, boys, there is not many of them on eBay.
Well, buy them all, mate. Like
whatever you bought it for, you could triple it now. It's mentioned on the #1 toy streaming show on YouTube. No, I'm joking.
What's that? Toy Federation?
No, Triple G Comics. He was on there last night. It's brilliant.
That's true, yeah. Loot Crate garbage. Got the Danny TNT one. Finger broker sitting out of the box. Also, my T-shirt went to my knees. What a disappointment. Is there anything more disappointing than getting like a mystery box and inside there being a mug and a poster? Like, who wants that in their life?
I tell you what, did anyone see Ed's video from that Norway toy fair that he went to?
I haven't yet. It's on my. I've been saying it's on my
a guy there did like a blind box of figures, and it was.
Was there a tiny baby in it?
No, there wasn't. There was like mock turtles and stuff. They were like 60, 70 euros a box. They weren't like cheap.
Yeah.
But like, watch Ed's video from Norway. People like putting like mock Hasbros out of these boxes and like turtles, and they were good.
Wow.
Like boxes.
If someone did that here,
yeah, I wouldn't do it. You see those guys like boot fairs are like, oh, Amazon returns, and it's like a scam. And then obviously, Toy Scav was doing like like little boxes as well, and it's like, because you know him, it's chill. But
of course,
if you don't know the guy, like, I mean, it could be whatever, it could be nothing. Like, it just seems a bit dodgy.
Yeah, but everyone likes Paul's wrestling ones that are really good. Loot Crate's still going, but here people are waiting on boxes from last year. I think that's where I thought they were out of business, because people just give them absolute slatings online saying that they.
The Turtles one took about 6 months longer than each one should have done to come out.
Yeah.
And then the American boxes were different to the UK boxes, and people were kicking off because it was all meant to be the same.
It's difficult to do those blind box, especially because I saw a lot of them were like, sometimes they're like a certain, like one month is Turtle month, the other month's wrestling month. Do you know what I mean? And you just alienate like your
90% of the audience.
Yeah, because it's like only the certain people that are interested, and people don't do it all the time, do they? They'll only buy one box.
Maybe they should have like, tick boxes where you would be like, oh, I'm into wrestling, I'm into Star Wars, I'm into this, and then it does a mix and match of that, but it's probably logistically just a real pain in the bum.
I thought they did that. There wasn't Loot Crate. It was not, like how Pop in the Box, similar vibe, but it's like you get like a special Pop and a T-shirt and a mug and everything I hate. But you would kind of go, oh, it's a horror one, yes please, or it's a anime one, I'll have one of them, or whatever it may be. So yeah.
Paul, how tempted are you to do a big number box?
How much temptation is there?
How much for us to pull the trigger?
And what would you put in it is my question. As in, carded 90s. I'll be interested to know what you put in them.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's all good doing that one run.
Sorry. Yeah,
it's good doing that one. Like, say the NEC on the 1st of October, you have like 40 of these blind boxes.
Should I do?
But then to do it again, like to get the stock in to do it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's good on stuff that you haven't shifted for a while, but
you could do the blind box Totton, right? Where it's a wrapped box, and you open it up, and it's a mask box, and you open that up, and inside that is a carded like Centurion figure, but inside the card you've already opened it and it's a Hasbro figure. It's a figure in a box, in a case in a box, in a figure in a box. That's what I'm talking about.
So I'm like pass the parcel, but with yourself.
but deeply disappointing and upsetting. Yeah.
Because you imagine, like, say you do like an expensive one, and like there's a chance that you could get like a green card Hasbro, or you could get Indiana Jones, for argument's sake. Spend like £100 or whatever. You open up and you get a ratty carded like rockers.
Yeah,
that is another thing of those boxes. It's all well and great like having it and doing it, but once you get one crappy box, or like don't get anything that like does you in, that's it. You're out completely. Like it's like the blind boxes for those Who Goes There.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? One crappy thing, and I was like, no, I'm out. I don't want it. Do you know what I mean?
One crappy thing, and I wanted more to get a good one.
Yeah, me too.
You were the target audience.
The risk was too high. We're saying about Loot Crate, owned by the same company owned NECA. Interesting. How you doing, Adam?
Evening.
Welcome.
Hello.
A bundle of mock turtles with some bits would have been about £100. Always feel like that's to be 20% at least more than the pay. Yeah. If you were like the value of what you've bought is £100, and you give me £100 for it, then the person would be like, or I could just spend £100 and buy what I want. So it needs to be like, I'm going to give you £50 and it's going to be £80 worth of stuff or whatever. Like, I know what you mean.
Maybe Paul should do a Sports Direct thing and just make a really big toy scavenger mug. Do that.
Massive toy scavenger mug.
Like even bigger than Sports Direct. Just
in the 170 episodes we've done, I must have told you guys about the time I bought 2 shoes and they weren't the same shoe. I've definitely told you about that when I went to a wedding. Yeah. It's always thinking about it being a Sports Direct. It wasn't there that I bought it from. Guys, I've been digging stuff out. Look at this. Rancor Matchbox set.
I remember you buying that from Chatham.
Yeah, I did get from Chatham.
Was it Chatham? I thought it was Fornbridge.
Chatham.
Chatham.
I don't know why I said that. Chatham. Yeah. Look at that. That's for sale. Lovely. I'm finally digging into them, guys. The Rancors, they're starting to go. Anyone need a battle Rancor? Come at me.
That's a good one.
It is a good one, but you know, I'm serious about selling stuff, guys. When there's a complete Patrick Bateman, a custom Rick Rude Hasbro. My goodness.
Why are you getting rid of that?
Because I have hundreds of them.
I think you need to have like what's the thing they give out?
Intervention. A carded G.I. Joe Ripper. Fun School. Pretty sweet.
Fun School?
Buffy the Gentleman. What's that? Big Trouble in Little China. Lopan. I'm just getting people rolled up, Andy, to come and see it. I mean, this is all just junk in it, but we'll have to.
Work.
On the 19th, we're going to be selling. Yeah, look at that. Look how thick his neck is. Unnecessarily thick neck.
Just if you are going to Nebworth, make sure you get there early so you get a parking space.
Yeah, but don't get it too early because there's no early birds, which I respect. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down with that. No people like just, and I will not be as hungover as last time.
He'll be more.
I'm not sure if I'm coming. What day is it? The 19th.
You've taken it off.
Oh, did I?
Yep.
Glad you know my diary.
Yep.
I have no idea what's going on.
Saturday the 19th of August. Come on down and say hello and haggle with us.
Don't haggle with me.
Is that Chatham, sorry?
Free.
No, Nebworth.
That's the Duncan one, yeah?
Duncan's one, yeah.
Yeah.
They sell pot noodles. Oh,
they do. Do you think your wife is going to want to come down to a toy fair for her birthday, Paul? I suspect probably
no
not.
way.
Unless you can deliver him McDonald's.
Unless she likes Hot Wheels, in which case, come on down. God,
treat her to a pot noodle and a Hot Wheels.
A hot noodle.
Yeah,
hot noodle. It sounds like a different way of cooking a pot noodle, like the special noodle. Andy way of cooking it.
What, having a hot
noodle? I don't know. Just I'll make a hot
got
noodle.
Alternate ways of cooking pot noodles.
Are you gonna cook it properly? No, man. I'm gonna hot noodle it.
Yeah,
understood.
My TikTok is inundated with like weird ways people cook things. You know, like little cooking videos, and it's just like, you know, getting the pot noodle and like digging a hole and like burying the pot noodle in the hole and having a fire around it or something.
That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I once.
It's a hot noodle, isn't it? It's a hot noodle.
My TikTok was deranged.
I saw it the other night that scared the hell out of me. It was a sausage man. He had like sausages for fingers.
I saw that. I saw that too. I was like, oh my god.
That dude's like,
I need to delete TikTok now. This is just bizarre. He's like, sausage.
Well, it's on the he does it to the sound of Tom Green's "Daddy, would you like some sausages?"
Look, honestly, freaked me out.
Can I plug something?
Of course.
Yeah. So I'm gonna whack this.
Do you want to go big?
I've got nothing to show.
Hi, Andy.
That's Andy.
I'll make you big. Give me a second, guys.
I got nothing.
These are sausages.
I got nothing to show, but I will put a link in the chat. Okay. Friend of the channel, friend of Empire Toys, a gentleman who runs Unite the Realm, a clothing company.
Okay.
And they do almost like a half metally, half D&D inspired clothing range.
Okay.
I used to meet up with him at the Comic Cons and everything when we were selling. He then moved his family to Cornwall to have like a better way of life. So I don't see him as much at the shows and stuff, but Instagram and all that sort of stuff. And they do some really cool clothing. But what they've done is that they've done I'm just going to put it in the chats. A D&D inspired football shirt range.
Okay.
So
that's
they're like
cool.
So they're football shirts, but they're designed in like sort of the D&D, like what that person would be in D&D. So there is like a
rogue cleric, like
So the first, acid lair. So this is for like a spellcaster one. It's like a really cool green shirt, and then they got like this red like barbarian style one, and then they've just done one that's kind of like based on the old classic like 90s Larry football shirts. But I just thought, and again, a little plug for them because they do other t-shirts and stuff, all based on sort of D&D, and there's very kind of like metal and D&D.
They got an Insta.
Yeah, it's Unite the Realm. So it's. Let me put their Instagram in the chat as well. Give me 2 seconds.
Is it Unite with a K?
Yes. So it's UKNITE. So let me go onto Instagram and put that in there as well.
What? Okay.
So
why would you spell it like that, dude? That's crazy to me.
Because it's medieval, isn't it?
Yeah, but Knight would be NIGHT, not NITE.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a reason.
Maybe Night the Realm was already taken, as in
Perhaps he originally wanted to make kites, but misspelt it. So I went, I guess I'm doing something else now because I've got the website.
You follow them, Aaron. I can't see it.
They're on UKTR_apparel.
I've stuck the Instagram link in the chat as well.
Sweet.
Yeah. They do some real cool kind of like I said, like metal-y kind of inspired D&D range of shirts, t-shirts. They also do like dice boards to roll your dice into, stuff like that. And I think they're affiliated with a load of like different kind of like Dungeons and Dragons like teams, like little clans and stuff, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
This guy, who I assume is the guy who runs it, looks quite familiar, but he's. Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's just a guy with a beard, like everyone in the community.
He's a guy. He's a guy
with a beard with black rim glasses.
Yeah.
No, wait. This guy had a metal T-shirt on those, so we know it's different.
But he used to do. If he used to go to the Comic Cons and stuff, he used to have stalls there, and like up in London at Showmasters and Olympia, MCM and stuff like that. So
these are quite cool. These T-shirts. I've only played a bit of D&D, but so I'm not really sure if I'd get the references. But some of the designs are pretty sick.
They got a really cool one that's like Total Annihilation.
I just found this one, Total Party Annihilation. Is it?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But
that's pretty sweet. What's going on? We're looking at an Instagram of a guy who makes T-shirts D&D style.
I'd like one with a massive front of just says Leroy Jenkins on the front.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Leroy Jenkins. Can I just say, Kieran, there is nothing weird about the way I eat my cereal. Everyone else
100% is weird.
Look, if we're going to start Cereal Gate again, I'm off.
Everyone else is wrong. We're almost finished anyway, but everyone else is wrong. And
these T-shirts are pretty sweet, actually. Yeah, I'm going to check them out.
And I've pre-ordered 2 of the football T-shirts, so buzzing for them to turn up.
I'd be interested to know whether they're like football T-shirt material or just sort of like look like they.
I'm kind of hoping they are because I need some new football shirts to.
Which one did you go for? The red and black one?
I went for the red and black one and the Larry 90s.
Saved by the Bell one.
Yeah, 1990s is actually called. So yeah, and I don't know, the Acid Lair one. I like it, but no.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this like black metal style writing. Big fan.
Yeah.
So much so that you can't read what it actually says.
Yeah.
Not quite as brutal as that, but for example, see this T-shirt here, Tower of the Necromancer, or the one that's got sort of just below it. This is Gloomstalker, I think. Pretty cool. This one almost looks glow in the dark. I don't think it is, but it looks pretty sweet. Although I kind of need some white T-shirts actually. To be fair, like
they do a nice white T-shirt on here with for an hour.
Whereas I don't like massive prints other than every apart from unless it's Rick Rude. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I was going to say you were wearing a massive print with Rick Rude all over your front the other day.
So
there's my plug. I don't get nothing from it. It's just he's a lovely guy, and I think he's got a cool clothing range. So I just bought some of the football shirts. So I just thought I'd share it.
Get on it if you like T-shirts.
I'm sure people in the chat would be interested in the D&D life.
D&D life.
It's kind of the opposite. It's like D&D no life, isn't it? Like,
whoa.
No, don't get me wrong. I love it, but.
And he's just rolled a 20 on you. Just critical roll. Yeah.
But,
Savage 20.
I've enjoyed a few games of it myself, but
I've got a hiatus. I've been playing it for almost 2 years with Johnny and that, but he's out touring and there's various things going on, so we're taking a break, but then getting back to it. Same campaign for like 2 years.
So you're still in the tavern, or what's the situation?
Huh?
Still in the tavern? Like,
well, no, we own our own pub, but we've been to hell and dealt with that. Now we're battling dragons at the moment. It's good.
They've been fighting a bush for the last 3 weeks.
Huh?
Been fighting a bush for the last 3 weeks.
Well, there's you can make these things drag. I enjoy it. I like
yeah,
it.
No, I'd love to give it a go at some point.
We played some homebrew Pokemon D&D, which was quite cool, but it went on a bit too long, and it's like, oh God,
maybe when you freed it up, Dan, that campaign's come to an end or something, we can try and get Johnny on, and maybe we can do like a toy division, a toy division.
Just do one.
The game does D&D.
Just do one shot. Yeah, just do like a 5 hour, 5 hour like one shot. Yeah, but
we'll turn everyone to like level like 20, so everyone's just OP straight away. So it's
no, the other way. Everyone's on level 0. We're throwing rocks at each other. That's what I'm talking about. That's where it's at. Guys, let's end it there because we're talking about D&D, and I need to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for spending your time with us. Thank you guys for joining the chat. And thank you guys, as always. I'll speak to you in a minute anyway. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, sub, leave a comment below.
Smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, tell your friends, buy some t-shirts, buy my toys, buy a Rancor, punch me in the face, lowball the hell out of Andy. All these things. Do everything. All of it.
We'll see you very soon, guys. Happy hunting on the weekend if you go anywhere. And get those pictures up on Toy Division.
Get the pictures up. I'm pressing the end broadcast button. Goodbye.